Hello, how are you doing? This is my second attempt at a YouTube video, so we're still learning, be kind. I received some mail this week from Rachel Quinn Marketing, HarperCollins and the National Trust for Great British Walkies. This is 100 brilliant dog walks through beautiful countryside. We have been National Trust members for many years, and they are really great places if you want to go for a walk, if you want to experience history and heritage. And as our family have really benefited from being members, we've got 3 small humans and a dog, and we just find them such a great day out. And once you've paid your membership, you can take a picnic, or it's not going to cost you much money when you're there, as long as you say no, which I normally don't because I am a bit weak. So as well as the Great British Walkies, which is out on the 23rd of May, they also sent some gorgeous dog treats for Albus. I would get Albus in, but he's retreated to the garden because it's sunny. It's never sunny. The sun is out, so I think it is time to put this book to good use. We live in Wales. We've visited quite a lot of the National Trust properties in Wales. What's really handy about this book is it's all colour coded, and there's a map so you can see what's in each region, as well as being real history and outdoor lovers. We also have a van and we tend to travel and go and stay in different places. We're always looking for walks with the dog and the kids. What's also really great in here is that it gives you information about the area, it tells you the distance, it gives you the difficulty ratings, and it also gives you an overview of what you might see. So I'm just picking randomly the Llandeilo Valley, which I have walked, and this is a fantastic walk. It's about 6.8 miles, it's moderate, and interest is history, literary and coastline. So like I said, we are in Wales, and I'm very glad to see that one of our very local spots is featured here. It is Rhossili. If you've ever been to the Gower and you haven't visited Rhossili, you did not have a great tour guide. It's absolutely beautiful. Worm's Head is stunning, and it's just such a fantastic walk, so I love that that's featured in there. But today, because the sun is shining, we have decided we are going to hit up one of our favourite spots. Our children have grown up here, and it is Dinefwr Park. One of the fantastic things about Dinefwr is it is a site with so much to see and explore, and you will see on the thing. This walk actually takes you from the car park up to the Cadw site, which is Dinefwr Castle. It is a moderate walk. You do go through woodland, but that's something I really love about Dinefwr. You've got a castle, you've got Newton House, which was built in 1660, and is one of the sites where you can take your dog inside that building on the ground floor. There's a cafe there. There is the cutest little miniature world that they've built. It is just a really great day out. And if you're like me and you like spooky things, there are also some spooky stories about Dinefwr and some quite interesting yet creepy things to see inside Newton House. Thank you to Rachel Quinn, National Trust and HarperCollins for sending us this book. This is going to be really well used. I think it's going to be one that I'm going to be sharing with my friends too. And Albus says thank you. I'm going to pack our bags, get our food ready, and then we're going to leave and go for a day out in Dinefwr. Which one? Yum. We've got a happy Albus there. First stop, coffee. I do not know what witchery they've put in this match of wrap, but it tastes amazing. Just got to Dinefwr, parked up, so we are going to get a quick snack before we go off on our walk.
And then there goes my belly. 5,000. Mate, what the jalapeno figure? The pretzels.
You want to
emotional. I
No. So we've had snacks, we've all been to the toilet because we all know that's very important before you go for a walk. We are just about to start the walk at Dinefwr Castle, which is in the Great British Walkies book. The walk starts out at the car park, and come along with us.
And then this is the side.
I love this.
You can find nature. You can find owls and dead.
Owls and dead things.
And dead birds. Illustrated photos of birds and
I've put a hat on because ginger, if I'm outside I've got to have a hat on. The walk starts in the car park and it's a moderate walk. It's going to be about 3.6 miles. You walk out the bottom of the car park, cross the cattle grid and then take the stony path. This is going to take you past the deer house and we are on our way. Behind me is the Deer Lodge, which in the summer, and I'm not sure if they're doing it this season, opens up as like a little ice cream kiosk, which is really, really handy when you're out for a walk. They used to have seating outside, and just behind me is the old gamekeeper's cottage. It's called Monachdy. It is the start of bluebells and I can see them off in the distance, so I'm really hoping as we start to walk through that we are going to see the bluebells. The whole field is currently full of dandelion clocks. Do you call them clocks? The poofy bits that go everywhere. And I can see the bluebells off in the distance. This is so beautiful today. Do you want to blow? I wish you could smell the woodlands because there is so much wild garlic behind me. And I think that's one of the most amazing things about Dinefwr, is that it really is somewhere that you need to visit in all seasons, because every time we come here it's just all different. It's different plants, different wildlife. The entire landscape just changes. It really is a very, very special place.
And then
Go through the gate.
follow the path left.
The instructions. You're reading the instructions. Oh, I don't know. Oh my gosh. But just in front of me, well, it's quite a distance away, and I will try and zoom in on it. There it's a swan's nest with a swan sitting on top of it, which I think is just magical. There's herons, there's ducks, and so many other birds. And it's just really, really beautiful here. Way, way, way behind me is Paxton's Tower, which is also worth a visit. It's a Victorian folly. It's actually really cool.
Then you're on the path that walks around the edge.
So just behind me you can see the castle peeking through. It is quite dense with trees today, so that's one of the reasons you can't see it that well. And like I said earlier, Dinefwr really is the kind of place that as the seasons change, you get a different experience every time you come here. Sometimes you can really see that castle in the background. This walk for me is like such a peaceful walk. Even when Dinefwr is really, really busy, taking this loop is always, in my opinion, the better option if you want to have space and you want to experience Dinefwr on your own terms. This meadow looks like you're never ever going to finish walking in it, but we are almost at the church. Look at that view. It just looks epic. In typical our family, it is raining and none of us have coats, but we are still having fun.
Following it.
There are definitely worse places that you can find to shelter than here. Look at the bluebells. It's raining. The midges are midging and the rain is coming down. We are just doing a quick jog to get to the church so that we can hopefully get some shelter. This is Llandeilo Church, which is on the Dinefwr estate. I'm not sure if it was the church that I'm not sure if it was the church that the family at Dinefwr would have visited, but it's been closed for over 20 years and it is such a beautiful building. I know that there is a group that are trying to raise funds to make changes inside and to try and bring it back so that it can be used by the community, which I think is a really, really fantastic idea. This is a book channel, but let's keep it real. Every family walk has that point where nobody wants to talk to each other, everybody is squabbling, and we've reached that point. This meadow is actually dog friendly, so you can take your dog off the lead and let them run around, as long as you know that they're okay to be off the lead. Full disclosure, our dog is a bit of an idiot.
Dogs on the
If you are going to visit and follow the walk in this book, I would say that it is a moderate walk. It is a little bit up and down. Wear sensible shoes, because when you get to the meadow area, it does get a little bit trenchy. Make sure that you leave enough time to really get the most out of your visit to the Dinefwr estate. We probably didn't give ourselves enough time, and we managed the walk, but we didn't get into Newton House, which you can see behind me. We didn't have enough time today to get into Newton House, and if you are going to come to the Dinefwr, then make sure you leave enough time for that, because it really is a fantastic house. Like I said in my intro, there are some spooky things here, and also there is some really, really interesting history behind this house, so make sure you leave enough time. We have been to Dinefwr so many times, but what I loved about this book was it was great to follow someone else's lead and be guided around the property, and we got to see some, in my opinion, some of my favourite spots on the Dinefwr estate. I also really recommend, if you are coming here, that you make time to see the white cattle. Dinefwr is home to a herd of white cattle, and currently there are calves around. We didn't see them today, but it's always such a treat. It's April, the bluebells are out, the wild garlic is out. Dinefwr really is a very special day out. You have so many things in one area. Like I said, you've got Newton House, which has got a great history. You've got Dinefwr Castle, you've got the cattle, you've got the woodland. It is such a great day out for the family and for your four-legged friends. If you enjoyed that and you want to see more bookish content or definitely more outdoor adventures, then like, comment or subscribe. It is never going to feel not awkward saying that. Take care of yourselves. Bye.